Hi Gemini, welcome to the Hermit's house. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to July 2024. If you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so over on the website rubyreadstarot.com. Should we take a really yummy, nourishing deep breath in? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let all of it go. Alright, let's get some messages for Gemini in their highest and best good for July 2024. So there is Saturn retrograde in the sign of Pisces that takes place on the 29th of June. And I think Gemini, for a lot of us Mercurials, this really is the opportunity to get as wild as possible. And why not? We need to get wild every now and then. It's what keeps us fun and interesting. It's what keeps the electricity circuits flowing. Saturn retrograde in Pisces, like, no one cares. There's no, like, authority. What? Who gives a shit? Nah, not important. It's all about higher consciousness. And I feel like with Neptune going in retrograde in Pisces, there's no more delusion. There's no more, like, cloud of lies. There's no more smoke and mirrors. And this is going to reflect massively when Venus enters Leo, and all of a sudden everyone has the truth to tell and they have things they want to say. Mars entering your sign on the 20th, Gemini, is going to be that booster energy to really, like, make you say what you want to say, do what you want to say, do it how you want to do it, and no one's going to stop you. No one can tell you nothing. That's just what it is. That's just what the energy is. And so, you know what, July, with this second full moon in Capricorn, is about you having so much guts and having so much courage and so much of this fearless energy that as we step into summer, and it is this cardinal emotional kickstart to the sun. I don't know why I'm wearing this, like, right now. I'm burning up. It's so hot. 8 of Cups. It's so time to emotionally move on, and you so know it, Gemini. It's been time for a minute, and you're so ready. And this is just that season where, emotionally speaking, if it doesn't make sense anymore, let's clear up everything, sift it all out, and what's not, like, treasure, just get rid of it. And I think this is exactly it. You're off to go and find your treasure, because whatever it was not it. And now you have this opportunity to be free. You're not stuck anymore, right? You had these accolades, these emotional accolades. You achieved all of this stuff, and it was so great. And it stopped being satiating, and now you know it's time to move. You know it's time to go. You know it's time to walk. And you know what this does for you? It gives you this level of reinvesting in yourself. It gives you this level of organization. It gives you this level of attracting wealth, because you are finally paying attention to that inherent worth. That may have been something that you might have decided a long time ago wasn't there anymore. Knight of Swords. This emotional moving on, the cardinality of this astrology that's really quite like, yeah, we're not doing that stuff that doesn't work for us anymore. We're just not doing it. Gives you the kind of energetic boost, Gemini, that I think you may have needed for a while. You feel like electricity again. And after your season, I think the sun being in your sign may have, like, given you this opportunity to, like, connect again. And so you feel powerful, and your season was good for you. And now you have this opportunity to translate all of that into your wealth. And how is that reflecting? Well, I tell you what, it will reflect a lot better once you decide to emotionally move away from whatever this thing is that, you know, you've done your bit in. You've done your bit in this, and now it's time to go and chase the big monies. Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I'm so in my Queen of Cups phase when I'm home. And in London, I'm so like Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. Gemini, expect a really, really, really fiery invitation. It's spicy. I think you will like it. It's one of those things that's kind of like right up your street. You love it. Trust me. You are being asked to see what it is that you can do to not only increase your inherent worth, but emotionally focus more on you and what brings you happiness and what brings you contentment and what brings you to that place where you can say, you know what, hand on my heart, I'm really good. The sun, the obvious revival, the obvious rebirth. You're setting off in this new direction. And there's a lot of freedom behind this. An emotional conviction behind this. And a lot of financial backing that came from you understanding who you are and your power. Take the energy that the sun left you with, and move forward fearlessly and confidently, knowing that the money that you need will be there, that the help that you need will be there, that the emotional support that you need will be there because you're there for yourself. And now you know what? It's time to regrow. And this time, regrowth is going to look a lot more fully encompassed than what may have been going on before. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, man. You know what you're moving on to? You know what you're moving on to? You know what you're moving on to? You're moving on to something that's so much more fulfilling, Gemini. You're moving on to something that puts it all back on you, like brings it all back to you. You're now in the center of it again. And you know what is going to be great? If you intellectually as well as emotionally liberate yourself now, Gemini. Set yourself free. Run off into the sunset. Put yourself center stage. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, hip, hooray. I don't know where that came from, but that song was literally what I was thinking. Is it because my back is burning? I wanted to get the vibes in for you, Gemini. I know you would appreciate it. It is Cancer season. And I think every bit of the help from the ocean that we can get is probably probably a good idea. Go get your backside by a body of water. I don't know why I'm thinking the River Thames by Tower Hill, where I've just been. Okay, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Nine of Wands. You gotta alchemize this burdensome, trapped feeling. You gotta alchemize it, Gemini. These are not burdens. These are responsibilities to privileges. There's a lot of information that is now finally coming forward. Offers, news, messages, opportunities. It's all coming forward now because there is this energy of stuckness that had to be kind of translated and transmuted into the utmost abundance and regeneration and growth and a new direction, which means you get to ride off into the sunset where you're not freaking stuck anymore. It's time to move, Gemini. Let yourself grow again, man. Put yourself back in the center of it, and you know exactly what that means. That means you do not have the energy and the attention to fight over petty shit with people that are literally not using their own energy any way better and are using you perhaps to engage in this kind of low vibration because that's how they get their kicks. It's kind of sad. Let's not do that, Gemini. Materials are sales, trades, and electricity. In this time, that's important. Pay attention. Okay? There's lots of messages coming through that are saying, move, it's time, your money will benefit, intellectually liberate yourself, the opportunities, the help that you need will be there. Trust what you feel and allow yourself to regenerate and grow, and make sure that you are fully aware of your emotional accolades up until now, and you reflect of how much you've conquered and how much you've overcome up until now. Transmute, alchemize, change, shape shift. There's news coming. Okay? I love you. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. All donations made to the channel are so greatly appreciated. I love you guys.